Just wanted to give a quick little video on the purchase that I got that wasn't the original purchase that was supposed to get, but may have ended up being better for me in the long run. So let me give you a quick rundown. So I sold my dually. I was supposed to buy a 91 RS Camaro. There was a lot of stuff that went down. I was told something that it was when it really wasn't what he told me it was. It's supposed to be like a 189,000 mile bone stock, you know, drive to California and back kind of car. Well, it wasn't. It's been set for like 3 years. Fuel pump was out. Long story short, they sold it after we agreed to let me buy it. So I ain't worried about it, part of it. So I wound up finding this off of a buddy that I've known for 20 years. That's sad to think about. But yeah, I've known him for a long time, and he's had this truck for a long time. Rebuilt the engine. It's got a 30 over flat top piston 302. Pretty much just a bone stock cruiser other than that. And that's what it is. It's a cruiser. But take a look at it. Just got done washing it. It's lowered with the flip kit in the back, springs in the front. It does not have the drop I-beams. That is something that I'll probably wind up doing just to get rid of the, you know, the rake that it's got. Because, you know, I ain't trying to be like all these squatting bros. But let me give you a quick rundown on it. So what I'm thinking on the paint is I really like this patina because it's natural patina. And I'm thinking about just some Poppy's patina clear coat, like the gloss, maybe 1 or 2 coats of it. And I think that'd be really good on that, because when it was wet with the water that I washed it from, man, it looked great. So got the plastic bed liner. Don't worry about the extra fluids and stuff. That's stuff you gotta have. Overall, you know, for being a 93, which is really cool because the burnout truck's a 93 too. So now I've got 2 93 OBS, 1 Chevrolet, 1 Ford. Got an aftermarket radio already in it. I'm probably gonna change that because I don't think those have the preamp outputs for subs. And I'm gonna put, you know, all new speakers and subs because you gotta have good music when you're running. Oh, door shut like a charm. He had to show me where the hood latch was with these things because I did not, and I still don't know. Right there. Like I said, just a 30 over 302. Still got stock EFI on it. I thought about changing it over to carb and putting a cam in it and run it like that, and it just drives and runs too good for me to mess with it. I drove it 30 minutes back home after I met him and bought it, and he drove it like 30 minutes to where he met me at. So I think it's going to be a really good cruiser backup daily, because if you don't follow me on Facebook, I don't even know if I posted it or not. We traded in our 2 cars for a new Ram. That way we've got something reliable that I can pull with, you know, to the Cletus and Cars events and all that. So we dropped back down to 1 vehicle. So we had to have 2 because, you know, we're not always going to be together. So got this to run around and go grab my parts. I'll stick me a, you know, decal on the side just like I did the burnout truck. Don't worry about that. That's something I've been working on for a long time that turned into a nightmare. Yeah, there she is. It's just it's a bone stock, you know, F-150, but it is a 93. So overall plans, like I said, Poppy's patina. I would like to put some 18-inch wheels on it. I mean, I'm gonna run these because they're on it and it's got decent tires, so I'll run those for now. I may have to drop tire sizes once I put the lower I-beams on it. But let's start her up. I've done vacuumed it, washed it, you know, everything you're supposed to do when you buy another truck that's what, 30 years old. I had to think about it because I was born in 93. Should have known that. Body's got 280,000, but you wouldn't be able to tell it. A little sneak peek of what's in the headliner. I believe that's going to be all, because I just wanted to show you guys what I got. There is plans for it. Now I have to have this, you know, just to run and drive around. Let me turn this thing off. You know, I have to have it to run and drive around because the burnout truck's not done yet, so I can't just drive it to town, because I will drive that to town. But once the burnout truck's done and after Indy, if it's still running and driving, then this possibly might get a turbo LS. I know. It's going to make a lot of people mad, but it's also going to make a lot of people wonder what's, you know, in this thing, because I should have done it when I already had the hood open, but I've got engines upon engines sitting in here that I can use. And there's plenty of room. I've watched a few videos of people who LS swap these. Like, there's tons of room down in there for long tube headers, or I've got a set of turbo headers, up and forward turbo headers sitting in there that I can scoot the engine as far back as possible, and then either do twins, you know, have one right in here, kind of like how I had my blue 04 twin turbo Silverado. I don't know if I want to do that, because if I push the engine back as far as I can, I don't know if there's going to be enough room to run, you know, an exhaust back, because I want to do full exhaust. I want full exhaust, quiet. I'll do dual 3-inch if I do twins, or a single 3-inch if I do a single, but it's going to have like a MagnaFlow. I probably won't even put a cutout on it. Make it as quiet as possible. And these are offset over here to the passenger side a lot. So we'll center a 5.3 or a 4.8 back up in the engine bay, up and forward headers, relocate the battery to either over there somewhere in the bed underneath. I don't know, just an idea, because I've scoured the internet, and there are a few forums and groups that are, you know, LS swap bullnose Fords, but I have yet to see like a budget friendly turbo setup, kind of like how I did my blue 04 the first go round. I mean, budget is budget, like $99 turbo headers, VS Racing turbo, decapped injectors, stock GM computer. You know, if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. But I do plan on doing that anyways. It's just a time frame of when, because like I said, I have to have this to drive around, or I have to have something to drive around as a spare and backup in case me and my wife need to go our separate ways. But pardon my English that I can't talk, because I've been up for a long time, because I worked last night and stayed up all day today and had like a 30-minute nap. But let me guys, Lord, I can't talk. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you want to see it LS swapped, you want to see it Ford powered, which I know a lot of you is going to say Ford powered, but that's no fun. You know, I'm not going to put a carb 302 and make 350 horsepower maybe, and that's spending double the amount that I could tossing a 4.8 that I've already got in there, putting a sloppy stage 2 cam in it, some pack 12-18 springs, and making 550 horsepower on 8 pounds. You know, that's just kind of what I'm thinking. Have something that's reliable. It doesn't have to be on E85. I can run pump gas and just cruise it. Be a nice little parts truck. Lower the front back down with I-beams, and we'll call it good from there.